Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Welcome to Verified Soul and to today's video. In today's video, I want us to look on an interview that was done just this month, the month of May, and from the country of Zambia. Let's go and see how it happened.
Here we are. This is my interview experience from Lusaka, Zambia. Hello, Verified Soul. I am back again. I would like to share my interview experience from Zambia with case number around 39,000. My interview was on the 9th of May. Prior to my interview date, the embassy sent me an email instructing that I submit all original documents a week before the interview. A list of the documents was provided on what was required. Here are the documents in the list: the passport, 2 photos, the medical results, the original academic certificates and transcripts, the birth certificate, the police clearance certificates, the DS-260 confirmation page, the affidavit of financial support, the tax clearance transcripts, the immigration status of my sponsor. I went to the embassy and submitted them. After a week, my interview date arrived. My interview was at 11 a.m., so I made sure to be at the embassy an hour earlier. Immediately, it was 11 a.m. The security allowed me to enter the building. I passed security checks and proceeded to the consular section. Surprisingly, I was the only interviewee there. I guess my embassy is not busy. I was met by a lady who directed me to the cashier, where I made a payment of $330 US. Then I was told to sit and wait for my name to be called for the interview. I waited for about an hour until I was called. The interview. The consular officer: good afternoon. Me: good afternoon. The consular officer asks me to swear. Me: I did that. The consular officer hands over my original documents back to me. The consular officer: I can see that you have a bachelor's degree. Me: I said yes. The consular officer: when did you enroll into university and what grade did you get in this course? She mentioned one of the courses I studied. Me, I answered. The consular officer, do you have relatives in the United States? Me, I answered, yes, ma'am. The consular officer, are you married? Me, I answered, no. The consular officer, do you have children? Me, I answered, no. The consular officer, what do you do? Me, I answered, I own a business. I explained the type of business. The consular officer, do you have any form of proof? Me, I answered, yes, ma'am. I presented my business documents, including the tax returns. The consular officer, great. The consular officer, okay, let me check if there is something we are missing. She types on her computer for a few seconds and then she says, okay, it seems we have everything. I'm glad to inform you that your visa has been approved, with a smile on her face, and handed me a white paper with instructions on when and how to collect my passport and travel package. Me, I thanked her and left. The end. Thank you, Verified Soul, for the work that you do. May God bless you.
Yes, guys, that is the interview experience from this guy, a friend of mine from the Lusaka, Zambia embassy. And it was done just recently. In fact, the 9th of this month, as I am doing this video. And we can get a few things from this interview. The first thing is that you need to really get ready for the interview in terms of documentation. You have to be documentarily qualified. And by this I mean you should have your documents, the correct documents, just before the interview. So if you have filled your DS264 and now you're waiting for the interviews to begin, or you are waiting for your second notification letter, it is the best time that you gather all your documents. Those that you don't have, you get them and arrange them in the proper way. And the second thing that we learn from this interview is that being on time at the interview venue is very important. The third thing that we learn from this is about the simplicity of your responses. Your responses to the questions by the consular officer, they have to be straight, brief, precise, and truthful. That's all you need to know about answering the questions. And the fourth thing that you need to know, or that we get from this interview, is that there is that point of the affidavit of support, and this applies to a lot of embassies, if not all. I know there are some very few that don't require the affidavit of support, but majority they do, and you need to have the documents. And remember that together with the affidavit of support is the tax returns from the sponsor, the identity, the driver's license, or the green card copy from the sponsor. So that was a very successful interview, and I hope it helps you in your preparation for the interview. Thank you, guys. We shall still see another interview experience soon. Stick around, but you know the drill. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, support the channel, and let's meet in the next video.